You know, God is calling us to be courageous in this hour as believers, but many of us are lacking that. And so I want to encourage you with this series. As I reflect on the terrible news of Charlie Kirk being assassinated, I couldn't help but think and be inspired by what he did for all of humanity, which was to be courageous for the Lord. And so that's what inspired me to want to do this series. I just wrapped up the series about God's timing, and I thought it was appropriate to start this series to really encourage you through a time for which many of us need to step up. We may not necessarily be called to activism and public voice, public speaking and all of that, but the Christ-like characteristic of courage is no doubt something that we need to exhibit in everyday life. And so if this is you and you need courage, you feel like you have to be bold, this series is for you. I want to encourage you through it over however long the Lord leads me. But one thing I want to say off the bat is that you can be more courageous than what you think you are. Or if you don't have courage, you can develop that. You can be more Christ-like in that you can have the Lord help you, push you along so that you can make choices, you can say the right things, you can take action day to day, you can look at big picture things and say, you know what, I'm not afraid to showcase Christ-like ideology, to show biblical value, and to make sure that I am being a good steward of what God has given me. And if you're able to do that courageously, in a bold way, and you are unapologetic, especially as it's biblical and as the Lord is leading you, even if it's something that the whole world hates you for, this is what the Lord is calling us to do, to each their own in their lane. So I want to encourage you today briefly. I don't want to go too long as I'm in also mourning and I'm also thinking about many different things, but just as a tee up to all of the subsequent videos coming after this one, that I want to make sure that if you need encouragement about courage and to get you along, I would also like your feedback. Let me know in the comments what you're struggling with, what you would like to hear about, and I would love to make it more engaging so that I can take that feedback and go and pray about it to encourage you in this way. And with that being said, just know that whatever it is that you're going through, God understands every single detail of it. He will help you through it, through the Holy Spirit, and you don't have to have any fear. Continue going. Be blessed, be encouraged, fight the good fight. Talk to you guys very soon. If you guys want to support me, I have information in the description below. Thank you guys so much for the support thus far.